Ladies, gents, welcome back. We are here for another video, another tier list. Today we're doing the second baseman. You can check out the first baseman and the catchers, which is the previous weeks, in the description or in the cards, wherever. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. Boys, I've got two questions for you. Do you love going to live sports games?
Well, yes, Sam. Yes, we do.
Do you like saving money / do you like having money?
Why, yes, Sam. Yes, we do.
I've got the deal for you. If you use SeatGeek, it's the best ticketing app around. Very simple system to use. Green is good, red is bad. You can use my code Sentry17 and get $20 off your first purchase of $50 or more. Let's get back to the video. All right, so today's tier list is going to be a little bit different because no one's got a second base tier list, and putting one together is going to be kind of difficult, and I'll get to why. There are many teams where second base is not really decided as to who's going to be playing it right now. So for now, I'm just going to use this logo tier list that we have, but you'll get the point. Pop right over the tiers real quick. The elite, the great, the good. We put in this good tier for last time because there is a bit of a drop off between great to mid. The meh, and then we have the AAA. So let's go ahead and start with Ketel Marte. Marte's kind of evolved over time, less average, more power now. Overall, a very complete player. I would say Ketel Marte is a pretty great second baseman. Ozzy Albies, I should say I underrated him. I thought he was very overrated before. He had a very good season last year. He's really been, I don't know, his power is incredible for such a little guy. I feel like for now I can put him in elite. I think I can for now. We'll see what happens when we get later. Orioles are a very difficult one because who is going to be playing second base for this team? It could be any one of like 5 people. You think that they're going to bring up Holiday. That's a middle infielder probably. Gunnar Henderson is there. Adam Frazier, I don't think he's there anymore, but he might be. There's just a ton of guys. Regardless of who it is, unless it's Gunnar Henderson, I think I'm going to put it in good for now because Gunnar Henderson will probably be playing shortstop, I would think. I believe the second baseman of the Red Sox is Reese McGuire right now. He used to be able to hit a little bit. Now he's just kind of not great defensively either. Let's talk about Nico Horner. Nico Horner is a very good player. Very complete player, steals some bases as well, plays good defense, pretty solid hitter. I think Nico Horner is pushing great, man. He's very complete 5-tool player-esque. The White Sox is like Romy Gonzalez. Elvis Andrus, I think, is still on this team. Could play second base. Whoever it is, it's just pretty meh. The Reds have got a couple options. Ellie's playing shortstop. You got McLean, you got India. Candelaria is playing first, so we're just going to see how they play this out. I'm going to put it in good. We only saw a year of McLean, and India is honestly pushing more towards mid. Ever since his rookie year, he has not been that great, so I think putting it in good is fair for now. Andres Gimenez had a not great offensive season last year, still racked up a lot of WAR, plays incredible defense. His 2022 was incredible. I think I can still put it in good. I don't know. I believe Brendan Rodgers still plays second base for the Colorado Rockies. I had pretty mid, especially if you think about cores, maybe even meh. Pop over to the Tigers. You're looking at Jonathan Scope. You're looking at maybe Nick Maton. I'm going to put him in mid as their whole group. This is why I'm saying we really have to use the logos. Using the tier for individual players are probably going to miss players. Jose Altuve is still elite. This guy is incredible. Came back and was injured after his injury last year was incredible. Past few years, he's been just pristine. Thing with the Royals, we're looking at like Michael Massey. It's like Nicky Lopez is not there anymore. It's very close to AAA, if I'm being honest. Whoever they play there is probably not going to be very good. But you know what? We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The Angels, I believe, still have Brandon Drury, who could play second base. He's more of a platoon. Renifo is probably playing shortstop, I would think. I'll probably just group them all together. It's pretty mid. Drury's a solid hitter, but overall it's just nothing special. So here's the thing. Mookie Betts is probably playing second base now for the Dodgers, which puts him into the elite category. Nothing needs to be said. The guy's incredible. Luis Ariz, not good defensively. He was hurt. He's like he's not speed, which is weird. You think about someone like him, he just hits the ball really well. I'll put him in great. I don't think he's elite. I really don't. We'll see about later though. For the Brewers, it could be any combination of guys. It's going to be someone young. Like there were multiple guys who got some run last year. I think it was it Frelick? One of the 3 young guys played some second last year. Overall, it's pretty mad. They didn't bring anything super great. Jeff McNeil had a bad year. He's kind of an every other year guy for right now. He's a pretty good defender. I think overall Jeff McNeil is still good. I don't think he's great or elite though. Gleyber Torres had a very good year last year. One of the better hitters, probably the best hitter outside of Judge on the Yankees roster last year. Put him in great. I think he had a very, very good year. Good power, good defense. Overall, very solid. Now, Tony Kemp has played second base for the A's in recent years. I know he's a free agent this year, and I don't know if he's a re-sign. Tony Kemp would go into the meh tier. Anyone else that they're playing is just AAA, and I think right now they don't have him re-signed. I'm going to put him in AAA. Bryson Stott is very good. Elite. No, he's not elite. He's elite in clutch moments. Dude, I think he's great, man. I know his numbers, his OPS is not great. Oh, it's so tough. Like, I think of him and Nico Horner as being very similar players. They are very similar players. Bryson Stott's a 5-win player. He probably will be for many years. I'm putting him with Nico Horner. That's what I'm doing. Pittsburgh Pirates are probably running out any combination of any of their young guys at this point. So it's like Ji Hwan Bae, who was not very good last year. It's pretty bad. It's one of their weak positions. Oh, Ha-Sung Kim was fantastic last year. Very high WAR. His OPS was in the 7s. I'm gonna put him in great. Darn near elite. He had an incredible year last year. I think he had MVP votes. So the Mariners, it's looking like Josh Rojas, who they traded for last year, is probably going to be playing second base for them. He's overall not really put together at the major league level very much. When he was with the Diamondbacks, showed some promise when he first came up. Overall, just not great. Wilmer Flores of the Giants. Kind of like a scrappy player. I think he's overall mid. Could be into the good tier. Let me know a little bit more about him in the comments. For the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan is hurt. Nolan Gorman's gotten some run at second base. He's kind of like plays DH though. And a total combination of everybody, I'm going to put him in good. They're very young. We haven't seen it like for a long period of time yet. Could be great. Nolan Gorman had a very good year last year. I'm going to put him in great. They play great defense too. Tampa Bay, we're looking at like Brandon Lau and whoever else they're putting out there. It's not been good recently. It's mid. Past couple years, 2022, 2023, we're not very good. Marcus Semien is fantastic. Another 5-win guy from last year was incredible. Jorge Polanco, I think he's still playing second base for the Twins right now. Nothing defensively really, and his hitting used to be his thing. Last year was not great. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll put him into mid. So the Blue Jays are running like Santiago Espinal. I was thinking Whit Merrifield last year maybe a little bit, but he's probably gone now. Kevin Biggio is probably playing a little bit. Let's be real. Overall, that group is probably mid. Whit Merrifield was good last year. He's not there right now. It's probably mid. The Nats, I'm pretty sure Luis Garcia plays second base for him. He's a weird one. We've seen like he has a hit tool a little bit. Like he's had like multiple like 5-hit games, but he hasn't really put it together for full strands. But I like him. I'm going to put him into the mid tier. This is the second base tier list. I know that the logos make it weird, but that's just how it's running right now. Let me know what you think.